Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. It's going to be another Seoul vlog. It's not going to be a full 7-day week. It's going to be just a school week because spoilers, but I'm gonna be filming a video this weekend, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, this is just going to be a week in my life as a language student in Seoul. I'm gonna do a lot of eating, probably, I'm guessing, a lot of walking, and a lot of studying. So I hope you enjoy watching that kind of thing, because that's what you're in for. Alright, here's what I packed. Gotta have a fan. It's Korea. Everyone has these for some reason. Especially because today is dance and voice class every Monday and Friday for me. So I gotta have the fan for that. I also gotta have these wipes because you need to wipe your shoes off once you get there. Got my umbrella because it always randomly rains. Got all my Korean books. And level 2B now. I leveled up. It's very exciting. And then of course, my e-reader. You never know when you're gonna have time. I also need to pack my water bottle, but it's empty, so I gotta fill it up. Alright, water acquired. It is 9:34 and that's usually around when I start leaving because it is about like a 15-minute, 20-minute walk and I'd like to get there a little bit early. So let's go ahead and head out. Okay, so first I go to my class, which is from 10 to 1. After that is my singing and dancing lessons, which are included in the course, in the language course. And that is from 3 to 6, I believe. So that is on the docket for today. Just got back. Mondays are my longest days, so that was a lot. It is 7:45 and I got back at 7:30. I forgot to mention this earlier, but we have like a practice time after the dance class. There's like an hour where you can practice, and I always take advantage of that. So it's the class ends at more around 6, but I practice until 7 and then got some food on the way home. Since Mondays are so hard, I tend to just get like convenience store food and come home and eat it because I just need a break from being in public. So I got some kimbap at the convenience store and then an onigiri as well to fill me up a little bit more because kimbap doesn't usually do it. And then I have these drinks they're really great at refreshing me. I don't know. They're kind of like Gatorade, but a little more lightweight, it feels like. It just like gives me energy. I don't know. It's my favorite drink for after dancing, so I got that. But I'm just gonna chow down. I need a second. I'm probably gonna do some more reading tonight. If I'm too tired to do that, I might watch more of my K-drama because I started a K-drama over the weekend and I'm already almost done with it. It was so good. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I don't usually swoon so hard over K-dramas, I'm telling you. It's the weightlifting fairy Kimbokju. The titles are always kind of like weird and long, so I kind of forget. But it is the cutest thing I think I've ever set my eyes on. So I'm almost done with it. So I might watch that if I'm too tired to read, but otherwise I'll be reading. It's getting kind of juicy. It's getting pretty juicy, this book that I'm reading. I'm reading Shadow and the Ember, which is the companion series to Blood and Ash, and I'm reading it in the order that is like suggested, you know, where you're kind of like reading both at the same time. And I read the first 3 books of the Blood and Ash series last week, like last week and the week before that. So now I am reading the first book in the Flesh and Fire series, I think is what it's called. And I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it because it's based off of like this legend in the Blood and Ash series. If you don't know, the Flesh and Fire series takes place like hundreds of years before the Blood and Ash series, and the Blood and Ash series kind of like talks about some of the like mythology and legends and stuff, and the Flesh and Fire series is about one of them. And so I'm really liking it. It's like, it's pretty neat, and a lot of people even say that they like it better than Blood and Ash, which I might, because Blood and Ash is kind of like a 3 or 4 star series so far. I'm still enjoying it. Like, it's not, I don't hate it enough that I'm not going to keep on going, and I think that the author is pretty good author. There's just some things about it that like need work. It just feels kind of like a draft and not like some things missed editing. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of how it feels. But so far the book is really good. I don't know, I'm really enjoying it. If I have energy, I'll definitely dive back into that. Yeah, so I didn't do reading or watching my K-drama, but I made flashcards So I'm a good student. I didn't do either things that I said I would, but I'm a good student, so it's all fine. And I ate way too many of those custard little cake things, so we're not gonna talk about it. But I'm gonna go to bed now. It's almost midnight. I have no idea why I stayed up this late. I was kind of talking to my friend, so that's my excuse. Yeah, I definitely need to go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. 9:40. I slept terribly last night, but we're not gonna talk about it. Let's just go to school.
3 hours later.
Yeah, so it was a pretty boring day, so I did not film very much. Also because I am very tired. I could tell my performance was so off during class. Like, I was just very out of it, I guess. My brain needs more oxygen, it needs more sleep, it needs more everything. So that is exactly why I got a popsicle. Pretty much the only thing I filmed today was my lunch. I just went to this really cheap kimbap place and got some kimbap and it was delicious. So yeah, look at that, so great. Today's definitely gonna be one of the boring days, but I promise that tomorrow and the next day are gonna be interesting, especially Thursday, because I'm going on a river cruise on the Han River. So that's gonna be really interesting. And I think it's gonna be like a tour type situation. So I'm definitely gonna film a lot for that. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, today I need a nap. I need to chill. I need to do my homework. I need to eat this popsicle because it is so freaking hot outside. Yeah, I just have to do whatever it takes to stay alive. If that isn't the life of a student, all summed up into a few words. One thing that I'm totally realizing is I'm a lot less motivated to read a book if it's not a physical book. It hasn't been a problem yet, but apparently 4 weeks is my limit because I am having such a hard time wanting to pick up my e-reader simply because it's not an actual book that I'm holding in my hands. I don't know why, but if you're a reader, you know the feeling of just holding a book is unparalleled. And right now I'm not getting any of that, and I've been trying to look up and see like what bookstores have English books, and it's very unclear, and they're all kind of far. So I don't know if I want to like make a journey to go to a bunch of bookstores and it's like unclear what their selection is going to be, if it's all like school books, like educational books, or if it's going to be some fiction, and if it's going to be any English fiction on top of that. So I'm just very like, I don't know if they have any here. I mean, I'm sure they do, but I don't know. It's kind of unmarked territory for me right now. It's nothing against the books. I'm just like having a hard time actually wanting to read it. It's just not the same. I don't know. It's like, it's not substantial. It's not made of paper. It doesn't have ink on it. You can't smell it. There's just like a lot about it that I'm missing. So that's kind of unfortunate. I was not really anticipating that because I've been really liking reading on my e-reader, and that hasn't changed. Like, I still like reading on it, but like just exclusively on my e-reader, I don't know. So my parents are gonna come to visit me in a couple weeks, and I really wish that I thought to ask them to bring me some books because they've already left because they're like going to different places before they come here. I wish I thought to ask them to bring me some books because I really miss it. I didn't know how much I would miss it. I should have known. But anyway, the plan for the rest of the night is probably getting food somewhere somehow, but I also want to get a notebook because I've been making do without needing a notebook yet, but there's one Korean exercise I want to be able to do and I need a notebook for it because I had an idea to watch Korean like kids shows, like for babies, like really young stuff, just watch it in Korean, no English, and then take the dialogue like line by line and translate it. Because with where I'm at right now, Korean grammar structure, it cannot be more different from English, and so with where I'm at right now, I can understand all the words, I can understand basically the grammar points, but it's still really hard to know exactly what they're saying. Like, I've realized I've come across that whenever there's like a kind of more complicated sentence. I'm like, okay, who's talking about who? Who helped who? What did they talk about? Is she the one that got helped, or is she the one helping? Like, it's kind of confusing because it literally cannot be more different from English. It's just hard for it to click in my English brain. And so that's kind of the way that I have thought about fixing that, is like really going sentence by sentence. What exactly are they saying? Who is the subject? Who is the object? Like all these things. But to do that, I want a notebook. I don't want to do it on anything else. I mean, I don't know what else I could do it on. I need paper and I have pens, but I need the notebook. So I'm probably gonna do that. There's like a dollar store pretty close by, so I'm gonna stop by there. I think I'm gonna do that first and then go get food because I kind of want takeout. Yeah, when I'm feeling tired and introverted, I want to eat in my room, but I don't want like convenience store food or something crappy, so I just want to get takeout. So I might get kimchi stew. I haven't gotten that in a while. That would be really yummy. So yeah, I have like a favorite spot that I go to for kimchi stew, and it makes it really delicious, and it's under $5. Like kimchi stew with all the side dishes and with rice and with an egg. That's all like under $5. When I go back to America, it's gonna be so disheartening. Everything's gonna be so much more expensive. Yeah, so that's the plan for now. I'll take you guys along with me. Mission accomplished. I totally treated myself. I got myself some fresh fruit. I'm so happy. It's kind of a treat here. It's pretty expensive. Though I found a mart that actually sells them in like smaller amounts, because a lot of the other places I've tried out just have them in like packs of 8 or 12 or something crazy like that, and I've never bought them because that's way too much. But there's one actually really close to where I live that serves like smaller packaging. Also, I got grapes. Don't mind this, the packaging immediately tore upon me picking it up. But this is great. I'm so very happy because I'm kind of sick of not having any fresh food in my diet. So, but mission accomplished. I got myself a notebook, and I also got a pack of these really skinny pens, which is nice for writing in Korean, because if you haven't seen it, it's like very cramped writing language. So I kind of want something like this. And I love writing in pen more than pencil. I know, it's crazy. It's just so satisfying when it's like an all and evenly distributed color and it's not like spotty like a pencil is. I don't know. It's just me. I also got hand soap because for whatever reason they don't provide that for you here. I've just been using body wash. And then of course I got my kimchi stew. So I'm gonna chow down. I feel like watching something while I'm eating. What did I watch? I kind of want to watch a movie or something. I'm kind of crazy, honestly, today. Update. Okay, here's what I've done so far. That was like 5 minutes worth of episode. I would do it all, but it's like almost 11. It is 11. It's past 11. Why does the time move so quickly during the night? It's like I'm just chilling at 9, and then the next time I look at the clock it's 11. And then I'm like, oh, it's fine. I'll just like look on YouTube a little bit more, and then it's 1. What happens? I swear. I did end up watching a movie while I ate, and it was Edward Scissorhands. I know it's kind of random, but I was just scrolling on Disney Plus and found it, and I realized I've never actually finished it before, because the one time we watched it as a family, I had to leave halfway through for something, and so I only watched the beginning. So I finally watched the end, and it's so sweet. It makes me hurt though. It's painful. It's very painful to watch sometimes. And that woman, that like the mom, I forget her name, but like I Aspire, she's so awesome. Anyway, that's like so random. I could go on a rant, honestly. Like, it's fresh. I freshly watched it. I have fresh ideas and opinions, but I'll spare you. It's just a good movie. It's a good classic movie. I really hope I sleep better tonight. I really do, because earlier when I said I would take a nap, I tried and I couldn't fall asleep even then. So I think I'm just like unable to sleep, honestly. It's fine. It's okay. So in that last clip, I went to bed pretty soon after that and then didn't actually fall asleep until like 2. I haven't said this yet on this video, but my roommate is sick. Or not my roommate, my next door neighbor. And so he is coughing all throughout the night. Like, I feel really bad for him, but it's also like really loud. And that's been contributing to my inability to fall asleep. So that's really unfortunate. But he also woke me up at like 6 a.m. and I don't technically have to wake up until 9. And since I was like falling asleep really late, I wanted to sleep in until 9, but then I woke up at 6 a.m. and it kind of ruined my REM cycle or whatever. And then at 9 I woke up in the middle of a dream, and you know, that makes you very drowsy. So I was pretty drowsy throughout the day. Finished class, just finished eating lunch with my friends, my classmates. Had some delicious ice cream because I need to be refreshed, you know, and now I'm back home. Oh my days, it is so hot today. I'm pretty sure the tops of my thighs are sunburned. Can't really tell right now, actually. I don't know. Like, literally just from walking to and from school. Because here's a little fun fact. If you've never been to Korea before, or if you want to come, just know the crosswalks take 10 times longer in Korea than they do in any other country I've been in. So you're going to be standing in the sun a lot, even if you're just walking to your destination. So that's something I wasn't prepared for. But yeah, definitely wear sun protection. I do wear sun protection on my face every day, but not on my body. And maybe I should do that because it is so hot. It was like 94 today. It's not even humid anymore. It's just like burning. It's just the burning kind of heat. So anyway, I'm glad I'm back home where there's air conditioning. I've just been sitting here doing a little more of the translation, and a huge thunderclap went off. It's about to be like a rainy evening in Seoul. That's what I need right now. I have one more pack of ramen left, and I think I'm gonna make that instead of going out again. And I kind of need something light anyway because my stomach isn't doing well. I'm probably gonna make that, but I'd have even more of an excuse to stay inside if it started raining. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I have plenty of food right now. I don't have to go out. So that's a big relief. I've been adding on to this. I left off here last night, and then now I've added that much more. So this is fun. I'm really enjoying this. I recommend if you're learning a language and you're like far enough along to understand a lot of things, but maybe the details just get lost on you and you don't really know exactly what people are trying to say, because that's kind of where I'm at right now. I can understand things as long as they're catered towards babies. We're doing good. So I've just been editing here for the past couple hours and I can't fill myself up. Like I keep eating and nothing is filling me up. So I think I'm just gonna go upstairs and make myself an egg and rice because those things might actually fill me up instead of the snacks that I have lying around my room. That'll probably be a good idea. Even though it's like kind of late, I can't go to bed feeling this way. So I think I'm gonna go upstairs and eat some of that free rice and eggs because my accommodations has free rice, eggs, and kimchi and it's really great. I'm taking advantage of that and I am not regretting it. So I'm gonna go do that, take a little bit of an editing break because I've been at it for a while. It's been 12 minutes and it's not hot enough. Guys, it is the day of the Han River cruise, so I'm gonna take you guys along, take a lot of videos for y'all because like I said, I think it is gonna be kind of a tour type thing. I managed to get some sleep last night. I just kind of went to bed a little bit late, but I had a dream and sometimes my dreams are so wild. They're a whole story, they're a whole movie. Last night it was a dystopian. It was a lot, but I love it. It's very entertaining. My throat really hurts. It was a little bit hard for me to go to sleep last night because it hurt so bad. So I'm a little bit concerned, but luckily this is the last day because we have a 3-day weekend. Tomorrow's Friday and we don't have class. So I'll rest up tomorrow, maybe do some extra sleeping. Lack of sleep is what is causing this. We'll be fine. Sore throat never hurt nobody. Fortunate. Started raining as soon as I had to walk back from the station to my house. So that's great. I had to take my umbrella out of my backpack today because I knew I would have to take my backpack everywhere with me today for the river cruise. And so I took it out because it's extra weight, but then today is the day I needed it. So that is oopsie. I was wearing white, so that was concerning, but I got home. It wasn't raining hard. But that was so fun. I'm so glad I did that. It's definitely a very like Korea experience. So I'm really glad I got to do that. And it's also my friend's last day here. And so it's kind of a special last day for her. We're gonna have dinner later as well to celebrate. She's my fellow American. She's also American, so I'm sad to see her go. But thus is the program's way. I'm gonna take a shower now because I sweated like crazy. The rain didn't adequately wash me, so. I hope you enjoyed that little short montage. I had a few montages today because I went to 2 places. Little health update. My throat definitely is swollen. It's very dry though, so when I cough it doesn't really give me any relief, just pain. So I know it's gonna be really hard to sleep tonight. Harder than normal even. I hope I'm able to get sleep anyway though, because I really don't want to get too sick. It's kind of okay because the weekend is coming up and I'm probably not gonna do much anyway, but I just really would prefer not to be sick. I don't like being sick. I'm like, did my next door neighbor's germs just like seep through the walls into me? Because like, what a coincidence. But anyway, that's just a little health update. Tomorrow's Friday. I do not have any school, but for some reason I have K-pop class still. I don't know why they kept that, and it's pretty unfortunate because I definitely won't be able to sing. So singing class I might skip. We'll see how I feel, just my body, because the rest of my body is okay. I might be able to dance still, just maybe not energetically. But we're learning a dance that I want to learn, so I really want to go. So we'll see how I feel in the morning. I just pray that it doesn't get too bad. I know you're seeing this like way in the future, but like still quite unfortunate. Just finished my homework, so I have no more homework for the rest of the weekend. Just be reading, filming, and eating fried chicken, maybe. Alright guys, that's gonna about do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed following me in this 5-day week, but I'm going to start the reading challenge today, so I'm gonna just end this video and then go right on to the next one. So definitely stay tuned for that one. I'm definitely sick, so that's great, but good thing because now I have an excuse to stay inside and read, so that's gonna be super fun. Yeah, make sure you guys tune in to my next videos, and I hope, what do I hope? I hope to see you again. Make sure to subscribe, please. Please. If you want to see me again, please subscribe. Bye y'all!